Welcome back to First Take. The Dodgers are taking a commanding 3-0 lead in an NLCS after their 3-1 win over the Milwaukee Brewers in Game 3 Thursday night. With just one more victory, LA will become the first defending champion to reach the World Series in 16 years. The wonderful Jessica Mendoza joins us right now. How did the Brewers avoid a sweep tonight?
They got to get to that bullpen. I mean, I think it's realistic, but we talked about this last night. I was wrong. I mean, I thought for sure Tyler Glasnow's not going to give you 8 innings. He's not going to give you what you saw 9 from Yamamoto. They got to the weakness of the Dodgers. They didn't capitalize. That's the Brewers, right? Same thing is going to happen in Game 4. Shohei Ohtani is not going to go past the 5th inning. He hasn't done that past the 6th, even in the regular season. So they've got to get to that bullpen. That is the only way they win one game, and that's against that bullpen.
But didn't I tell you while we stood over there? I said to you I was concerned about the sweep. You understand? I said Milwaukee is going to get swept. I think the moment is too big for them going up against the Dodgers. Going up against the Cubs is a different animal. Going up against the Dodgers was a little bit too much. And sure enough, those bats haven't showed up.
Yeah, but I still think they don't sweep. I'm telling you right now, I do not think that they get swept. Now, Dodgers are going to the World Series. Like I'm not going to sit here and say that the Brewers are going to win this series. Will they win a game? Yes. And the reason is these are the games they have to do it. Now, I was wrong. I thought, okay, they got to the guys they wanted to. Glasnow comes out in the 6th inning. You get to Vesia. You get to Blake Treinen, who has a 5.4 ERA. Roki Sasaki, I get it. But honestly, I mean, Vesia's throwing 92 miles an hour. 92, you get guys coming out, bullpen throwing 102. And Blake Treinen, the slider, you see the swords that he was getting. I mean, to me, the Brewers got themselves out. They have to regroup. They're going to face the same dudes tonight. Same dudes. They will adjust.
If you got yourself out in Game 3, Jessica, chances are you're going to do the same thing in Game 4. I'm just letting you know. This
is the best team in baseball regular season.
Regular season?
Yes, regular season.
You know this better than
I
me,
get
Jessica.
it's different.
I defer to you, Jessica.
Can they not win one game? Come on. They won 97
not against the Dodgers. Not against the Dodgers. Dodgers going to clean them up.
Watch.
The Brooms.
Watch them get. So everyone's talking, okay, Shohei Ohtani is starting, right? Like filthy stuff. Okay, we'll watch him dealing. You're going to be calling me up, be like, just what? Tell you, get out the broomsticks.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Campaign? Remember with Zach Galifianakis?
No.
He had a favorite line in there. He said, "We're bringing our brooms because it's a mess." That's what's going on for the Milwaukee Brewers right now. Congratulations on a great season, but I think it's over. Let's move on to the ALCS. What was your reaction to Max Scherzer demanding to stay in the game last night? Look at this right here. Look at this. That's Scherzer. I've always loved Scherzer. Had a 5.19 ERA during the regular season, but demanded to stay in the game. Look at that.
I love it. I love it, Stephen A. And you know why? Because we don't see starters stay past the 4th or 5th inning. Why are the Dodgers getting to the point they are? Because they have starters going length. I love it. And the fact that he fought for it, Stephen A., I'm sitting there in the moment thinking, oh, dude, he better strike out Randy Arozarena then. Because if he doesn't, if he gives up a home run right now, like he's looking like you know what. And instead, that breaking ball, he just threw him. And you saw him strutting off the field like that's right.
Would most managers have let him stay in the game, or was that an aberration?
No.
They would have pulled him no matter how he got.
I give John Schneider so much credit. Now, granted, post-game, he said, I thought he was going to kill me. I looked at 2 different color eyes. That's Max Scherzer, 2 different color eyes, and I thought he was going to kill me. That's what he admitted, okay?
Wow.
And I love that he's like, you know what? If he looks like he's going to kill me, I think he's going to be able to kill any hitter that comes into that batter's box. And Stephen A., it wasn't just that inning. Then he said, he comes out in the 5th between innings. They get in the tunnel. He's like, he had me almost against the wall saying, I want to stay in for the 6th.
Wow.
Put me back out there. And what does Schneider do? He does. He put him back out there in the 6th inning because he wanted his starting pitcher to fight for it.
That's why Max Scherzer will always be on my team. Boy, I love him. I always have. Seattle's lost 2 in a row. What's their state of mind right now? How do you feel about them? We hear how you feel about the Brewers. Real quickly, what's the Mariners going to do?
Yeah, honestly, they've never been to the World Series, and you're feeling it in Seattle.
They're feeling it right now.
The fans were on their feet from the very first pitch. They never sat down, and I feel like watching the at-bats of the Mariners right now, they are feeling that pressure. That you know this, you cover sports every single, when you've never been there. It's 24 years since the team's even been to a championship series, but they have never in the franchise history, 1977, been to a World Series, and that's the pressure that shows up in Seattle.
I tried to tell you, Jessica, the pressure. Everybody ain't built for it.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't built for it. I would know first pitch.
Yeah,
anyway,
yes,
let's
I was
move on.
going to go there.